to ban. Dire team ban. Execration. To ban.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, sorry about the delay. We are here into the draft already for Execration versus Keen Gaming game number 2. What's up, guys?
I liked that last view, the casters. It looked good.
It looks smooth.
It was Braxton Suns fan above the hero picks. It was perfect.
Clearly Braxton Suns fan.
Yeah, big fan.
Big fan of them. All right. We made
Wind
it.
Ranger did not get banned.
This hero is something else, honestly. Love me some
This
Wind
hero
Ranger.
is what? Only the best laning support in the game?
Yes.
Got that poke. The poke and prod.
10 seconds.
So much
remaining.
damage. You just hit the wind run button. You just start poking people. They can't trade with you.
5 seconds.
Easy.
Pick.
She's also the only one out of that class, at least that comes to mind, of potential core swap around later on. Which is somewhat nice to have. But realistically, she's just a very good support.
Execration's turn to pick.
Yeah, you know, if this support gets a lot of farm too, like having just a Maelstrom on a support Wind Ranger, you can do insane amounts of damage in team fights.
Yep. And I guess same thing, Dark Willow, you get a little bit going on that hero. Also quite a bit of damage out there, so they're lacking in that reliable
seconds
disable with
remaining.
their support duo being revealed very early on.
And
5
I'm glad they took out the
seconds
Naga, because the last game, that plus Disruptor, I mean, really just all the heroes, just they destroyed him. The Dark Willow didn't do that much. I mean, she was involved in a few ganks. I think it does a lot of it come down to the Legion Commander, though, right? I mean, that was the big issue that you guys talked about a lot.
They're going to pick it again.
I hope not. I really hope not, but you never know.
They have the ace up their sleeve, Mott.
Yeah, I can't wait.
They'll make it work this time. 50 damage.
50 damage.
They're going to
huh?
get there, huh?
Common.
If once you get to 50 damage, how do you stop that hero? That's the question.
Very
That's when you're out of
easily.
control. Not very easily. You need Naga Siren to sleep, right? And Naga's banned.
That's the
That's
counter,
right.
and they've taken the counter away, clearly. It was actually sad how little damage she did in the duel, and then she just got obliterated, especially at
could-
the end of the game.
You can get the mini Naga, where you sleep one person.
The
Hmm?
Bane? Is that what you're talking about? I don't know what
Yes.
you're talking about.
Mini Naga.
10 seconds remaining.
Mini,
Great
of course, it means
counter.
mini Naga. Are you stupid? What,
I mean,
what's your issue?
idiot.
I am, but I don't think that's the issue here.
You could also go OD. I'm thinking all the counters to Elsie. There's like 80. Like half the hero pool feels like it
It's
just
rough,
counters the
isn't
hero.
it?
You know the problem with that hero?
What?
The problem is she doesn't ride a horse anymore, and she doesn't have a mustache.
He's not a dude.
I'm waiting. It,
Dire team ban.
excuse me, Mott. I'm pretty sure women are allowed to have mustaches if they want it.
Yeah, Mod. It's 2018.
Plenty of women shave their faces. If they let it grow, they could
Execration's turn
probably
to ban.
get a pretty healthy mustache on
They
that
could
face.
probably grow a better one than I can.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, it's a
Sorry,
lot
I
of it's
didn't mean
genetics.
to be. What's the word I'm looking for? Mustache.
I will
He
note,
was.
they took care of the little sleep. The little sleep is gone. They heard
Damn
you.
it! Who else sleeps in the game
OD,
other than
clearly.
Elder Titan?
Oh,
That's
you
not
mean-
really a sleep.
You mean
though.
like actual
10
sleep?
seconds
Yes.
Yeah,
The
definitely Elder Titan.
neutrals.
The neutrals.
The neutral
5 seconds
sleep.
remaining.
It's too bad. You know, it'd be hilarious if you, if you helmet Dominator and neutral and it just goes to sleep at night, so it's just useless for half the time. What do you guys think?
That's the way to balance
That is
the
a
item.
very good way to balance the item.
We found it. How to
Ice Frog,
balance Helm.
please listen to us.
A higher
Did you
Ice
know
Frog.
this was on the very esteemed Mythbusters on Dota Cinema today? I was not aware of this. Maybe this is common knowledge, but if you helm the Dominator and enemy creep, did you know if you fortify your creeps, it will be fortified?
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Dire
That's
team
some
ban.
next level stuff.
Great.
Wow,
that
they
common
banned
knowledge?
Legion.
Team pick.
I don't think so.
Execration's
I would
turn
not
to
consider
They
that
actually
common.
banned Legion. They picked a hero that is way more useful than Legion Commander.
The
Hmm.
Boomaster.
They just want to prevent themselves. Oh wait, that was Execration that banned it. I have no idea.
Hey man, she was top of the net worth. Maybe she could have snowballed. They
They
didn't
just
have
don't
it,
want
but
to. I think they just don't want to play in a annoying dual
Oh.
lane.
Okay, sorry. Last one.
Oh,
There was
boy.
another myth that we came out today. Okay, It actually involves LC. I can't believe I forgot this. What's another counter to LC? What is something that ends the duel before it's over? There is something that ends the duel before it's over. Can you name it?
Wow, I don't know.
This is a real hard one. I'm not gonna lie.
Is it black hole?
No, I'll give you a clue. It involves an Aghanim Scepter on a hero that does not buy Aghanim Scepter.
That's
On a hero that does not buy
Does
Aghanim
not.
Scepter?
I
Does that
bet you
mean-
maybe seen it once in a pub, maybe.
okay. So it. All right.
Is it Chaos Knight?
No.
Oh, that would have been a good one. If you Phantasm her, I thought maybe that would do it.
I actually have no fucking idea, honestly.
All right, are you ready for it? Or are you gonna keep
I
guessing?
No, hold on. I'm
I'm-
gonna get it.
Don't look
I'm
at the
stumped.
chat. Don't look at the chat.
I'm not looking at the chat.
Let me go through like all the heroes. Let me just think in my.
You want me
head.
to divide? You want me to tell you what if it's strength, agility, int,
Sure.
Yes.
agility?
It's not Weaver, is it?
No,
Because he buys eggs.
Phantom Assassin.
no.
Phantom Assassin has Ags?
You
Well,
said
she
this
doesn't
hero
buy it.
doesn't buy Ags. Yeah.
No, I think he meant that they have an Ags upgrade, but they just never buy it in games
Yes.
ever.
Oh.
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah, we're just kidding.
The reason it breaks it is because of the Ags.
Is it an enemy or an ally?
Ally.
Is it in this game?
No.
An ally. So it's an ally on her team that ends it.
With an
Correct.
Ags.
I have no idea.
I have
Correct.
no idea either.
Are you all stumped?
I consider myself thoroughly
it-
stumped.
Is that a pun? Stumped?
No.
Trant?
It's Slark. Slark.
Oh,
What's
the
Slark's
ulti.
ag do?
It gives everyone the shadow dance now.
Oh. Okay.
All right, that's a good trivia. You guys can use
That is
that
nice
later.
trivia.
That's
I didn't
very
know
good
that.
trivia, but also, why is that Slark's Ags? Why does Slark have an Ags?
That's a cool
Every
axe.
hero needs an Ags. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I guess.
Like,
Theoretically.
think of it this way: if Alchemist ever comes back into favor, everyone needs to be able to have an Ags, even if it's garbage. You know,
And
because
Io.
if Slark gets an Ag, yeah, that as well. If Slark gets an Ags, he doesn't have to buy it himself. It's still useful. It's just you can't use it in the slot. You can't sacrifice the slot for Slark. You know, it doesn't mean it's a bad Ags.
Well, by the way, I
Slark's
don't
gonna get picked
I don't really like this
against Bloodseeker.
this execration team is
Looks like a core enigma.
yeah, I don't know how to feel about Enigma right now, in all honesty.
Dude, Enigma is really good.
Is he?
Yeah, I think at TI you'll see this hero picked and banned like every game.
I feel like a
Agreed.
month ago people were just like this hero's-
Mostly support.
the big consensus on the couch at the TI Hub was just like the hero is fine, but he needs solo experience and solo levels. And
You didn't watch C. This should be DK.
Oh
Or no?
yeah, that's
yeah,
true.
It is DK.
I'm just going based off of EU. So
No, see, they were like first picking it, first phase. It ended up being first phase banned every game near the end of it.
Because it was just like he's just a better lich. Like he's denying creeps in the off lane through conversion, but then also they have so much right click damage that you're getting a crazy amount of denies. It is insane. They were destroying the off lane.
The whole
but-
dueling thing with Enigma, like the other hero protects the Eidolons and you can deny like everything.
And this DK pick is perfect because you're going into Bloodseeker. You just kind of want to stand there. You need someone who can lane against Bloodseeker. You need someone who's pretty good against ET Aura. Someone who can Shadowblade or Blink and stun the Brewmaster. I really like the DK pick.
Well done.
And a
Oh,
Zeus.
they have both immortals for Jakiro. Nice.
I hope they have.
Yeah, it's the
taunt,
only
too.
way to play Jakiro now. If you don't have those, just don't even pick the hero.
You're a
honestly.
loser if you don't
Yeah.
have it.
You also need the taunt. Everybody should have in Dota. It's like 70 cents something.
Oh yeah.
Just to finish off my thought about Slark, Aghanim Scepter, I
Oh,
forgot to
boy.
mention there's actually two more heroes that do the same thing, both with Ags. Can you name them?
Two more heroes do the
completely-
same thing as what?
that they break the duel with their Ags purchase?
Okay, did I name them before?
No, it's not agility. They're both strength heroes,
God, why do you ruin everything? Allies or enemies?
allies for both.
Two strength allies that then kill. I mean, Underlord doesn't count. That that his axe doesn't change it.
This one should be relatively
Okay,
easy, I
Life
think.
Life
Stealer.
Stealer.
Yep. And
Oh, I thought it could be the Phantasm thing, but no. Huh?
Nope.
Oh, Tusk?
nope.
Phoenix can't take allies.
Fudge.
Nope.
I'm just,
God
damn
I
it.
don't know what we're talking about, to be honest.
I don't know.
I stopped
Oh,
paying
it's
attention like
Phoenix.
30 seconds
Phoenix.
ago, or
Oh,
2 minutes ago.
Phoenix.
Right, of course. How silly of us.
Pretty cool.
All
You know
right,
what the
go
counter to
cast
those
the
3 ags are, guys, as we get this cast going? It's yet another ags called the LC ags. Congratulations to LC. Best hero in the game that we won't see this game. Brax, are you ready for another game?
I'm sad we won't be able to see LC again.
I actually enjoy watching heroes like that because you have so much to talk about. Things you hate, things you love.
I just want to see them succeed because it never happens.
But if you see them succeed, they won't get buffed. So you kind of want them to do horribly.
I mean, to be fair, that only happens according to the stats, you know, like less than 20% of the time.
That's true. That is definitely a good point.
You know, when you get that one game where they do well, it's like a treat.
It's a real treat for the eyes and the ears. And why are there only 5 senses? You ever thought about that?
There's a sixth sense.
Is that like telepathy?
No, spidey senses.
Spidey senses.
Yeah, where you can just feel it.
What is the All right, this is gonna. I actually was thinking about this very deeply the other day, and I do not want to start this conversation because it will actually just overtake the entire cast. So I will stop myself for once. As we see the creeps get fortified.
Yeah,
very
Zeus
early on.
glyphed, trying to counterplay the DK breathe fire, but he canceled it.
Oh no!
Faked
What do you
him
think of
out.
the Zeus versus DK matchup?
You know, Zeus is one of the heroes that actually has enough damage to hurt DK, like in the mid game. But Zeus is a lot better now. Like he has 64 damage. You can actually
Yeah.
last it against DK with just your right clicks. But I don't know. I just
Free
think the
fire
hero's
doesn't
good.
help though.
That's true. That's true. The hero
Actually,
is good,
oh,
and Zeus gives you, or playing Zeus against DK gives you a way to like actually play the game. Because when you pick Zeus, you end up playing against Templar Assassin like 9 out of 10 times.
9 out of 10. That's a lot.
That's 90%.
Yeah, I was gonna say, pretty good percentage. Windrunner getting hit in the face by the briefcase, the old ET. Something that I saw initially when Zeus got buffed with the lightning bolt buffs was getting lightning bolt level 1 and not arc lightning. But this game he did go for arc lightning.
You know, they were doing that before, but it got nerfed a bit.
Oh,
Now
did
it
it get
costs
nerfed?
like, yeah, now it costs more mana. It used to cost
Ah.
15 less mana.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, you would just sit there and bolt the other guy. Lanham from VG was just playing Zeus support every single game on a sideline, playing it like Skywrath Mage, where you just sit there and bolt the guy forever.
Yeah, that's super annoying. And Ags is pretty much 100% core, right? It doesn't matter the game. It's just almost
Yep.
every game you get it.
It's
right?
just so good.
Yeah. All right. Good to see. One of my favorite heroes of all time, for sure.
And this top lane is going really well for Keen. I thought that the Bloodseeker would struggle a bit more, but this hero is extremely strong at the moment. He's probably one of the best laners in the entire game, and he can go absolutely anywhere. So yeah, he's doing very well. Tons of CS.
Yeah, Windrunner trying her best, but the old stout shield and the right clicks with Blood Rage. Obviously, Bloodseeker is going to be healthy most of the time. 3 tangos right now. He is left to his own devices, actually, as ET walks all the way back to base. Only level 1 right now. Yuna in the bot lane getting harassed by Nando. Another Spirit Lance is available, but Shadow Realm is up. As we're seeing that Jakiro Immortal duo come into play.
Looks so
Haven't actually
cool.
gotten to see this. Yeah, he felt so incomplete for a year, you know? Just
Well,
think
yeah.
that they probably made that. They probably made both last year.
You think
You
so?
know? No,
Okay.
definitely not.
Yeah, I didn't think so either. Just
Knowing
testing.
Valve, definitely not.
I want to play that now with both the Immortals. It looks really cool.
But you're an offlane player. Would you like him offlane?
So I'll play it just for science.
Okay. You know, Valve actually said recently that they wanted to come out with more here. Was it them that said that they're going to do more heroes in the next year? They said
Who
that
else would
last
say
year.
that?
Yeah, I think it was them because we had a discussion about this on What the Duck. They came out with 2 heroes, right?
Yeah,
Pango and Dark Willow. That's
Willow.
it. That's not. Is that more heroes than last year?
Oh, I don't know.
The year previous? They had Monkey King. They had Underlord. It's like the same amount. I don't know.
Well, to
Maybe
be
they
fair,
didn't have
Underlord's
Underlord.
like you just have to port the hero, right? Monkey King was actually like brand new.
Yeah, true.
So in terms, if that's your actual like line of thought, right? New heroes, then yeah, it's
New.
double.
That's crazy. Can't believe they doubled it.
Stats don't lie. 200%.
This mid lane is dead even.
Yeah.
Look at the levels. Look at the CS. Dead even right now. You don't see that
heroes
very
just-
often, regardless of the matchup.
Yeah, that is true. Both heroes just free farming in front of each other's face.
Well, ET getting forced out by Grims now. Has the Blightstone very early in the game. Echo Stomp will connect. Oh, actually, Zeus is here as Ew will TP out to safety. Nice shackle shot there.
All right, Execration, 4 runes. Jesus. You know, they're losing both of these side lanes, but they managed to scrap together 4 runes there with the Zeus rotation. Very nicely done.
How much gold is that early?
Oh, I don't know. It's a lot.
A lot. Oh, Nando's dead. First blood, Yuna with the Shadow Realm. Nicely done. Doppelganger, I assume, was down and used already.
Yeah, 25-second cooldown. It's very annoying.
Oh, middle lane in the meantime. Dragon Knight pops his ult, gets the Dragon Tail off. Is there going to be any TP support? For a second there, I thought Zeus was TPing mid lane. I've seen that so many times on fails. I was expecting it completely, not going to lie. I have yet to see that in an actual pro game, though. He's going to apply a little bit of pressure to this tier 1 tower now. Top lane, though, we have a Malefice into a Shackle Shot, into a Power Shot. Not a whole lot of damage with the Power Shot, but see if this is enough to actually finish off this Bloodseeker. It would be a pretty big kill considering this hero starts to get super annoying once he gets Rupture. Power Shot is up, not even needed. Malefice was enough to take him out. Dark Willow TPs with the haste. Gonna have to use Shadow Realm to get his horses back there. Nando, in the meantime, killing the Panda in the bot lane with the help of the old Jakiro.
Okay, that's a pretty difficult kill to get, the Brewmaster. But yeah, they make it happen. All of a sudden, their lanes are going fantastically. You know why? It's because of this DK mid lane, right? He dives the Zeus, forces out the ET rotation. Then all of a sudden, you have Dark Willow TPing top to try to save Bloodseeker. Unsuccessful there. Then Brewmaster dies bottom. It's all chain reaction from that one play.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point. The Bloodseeker's using a new set, too, made by the great Terracotta. Just want to throw that out there.
Wow.
One of my favorite artists of all time.
This set is actually really cool.
It's
I've only
one of
seen
those
it
sets
once.
it's actually kind of basic if you look at it, but it fits so perfectly. You know?
It looks really natural on the hero.
It's a very natural, yes. I like that. All natural Bloodseeker. He's only level 5 right now. Still trying to head towards that very elusive level 6. Same with the Enigma, though, of course. As Yuna will be scouting him out from the high ground. We'll try to steal a couple creeps. Will not do so successfully. In fact, we'll just have to run away in shame. Pure shame.
Enigma, this hero, usually we see either Helm of the Dominator or Midas, sometimes both. But I'm always curious to see what Enigma players prioritize, because when you look at this game, there's no answer to Dominator at all. Like, if Enigma bought this Dominator, he could solo push probably like 2 towers or something, but it's also a game where if you just get BKB, there's nothing that can stop you.
Yeah, we haven't seen Helm. That's another item we were talking about that you could get on offlane here instead of Vanguard, right?
Yeah,
Seems
Helm
pretty
is
good.
very common.
Well,
gonna be a
Bloodright
black hole
comes
up
out.
top.
Rupture is still not there. Here comes the solo black hole into the power shot. Not quite enough for the kill, but the shackle shot will ensure that the last right click will be enough. Meantime, though, at the stun coming out from you, looks like he'll finish off Grims at the very least, with the help of the Zeus, in fact, and the Shadow Realm. It's going to be pretty close. The Enigma versus Dark Willow battle will end with Enigma standing, and Zeus will reap the rewards.
What just happened? They double killed on bottom and double killed up top.
And they're going to get a tier 1 mid right now, at least for the Dragon Knight. Gets the
Okay.
Dragon Tail off. Here comes the Rupture, though. Do you have a TP? You do not.
He's walking it off, does not
Yeah,
care.
he's...
It's actually comic.
Wow.
Like, it's really funny actually how like little damage the skill does at level 1. DK just walks it off. He doesn't care at all.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
It's comical.
Although I would consider it a definite counter to the hero once it gets to level 2 at least.
Yeah, for sure. In team fights, if DK just has to stand there while he's ulted, he's not happy at all.
Feels very squishy against the Bloodseeker mid to late game.
I mean, it's Bloodseeker with Zeus, too. You're going to have this Blood Rage Zeus just nuking you.
That's true. That is super annoying.
Dire's top tower is under
Well,
attack.
speaking of Bloodseeker, he's making his way to the enemy jungle, puts down a ward, but it is pinged by the Jakiro. So that will likely be de-warded soon enough. Nando, though, oh my god, lightning bolt to the face. He's only at half HP. Blood Right's there, forcing him to the right side. Has the doppelganger already. Breaks the trees. They scout him out with that ult from Zeus. And considering there's 4 heroes there, they better hope they get the kill. And they do so. So they'll try to transition that into a tier 1 bot. Oh, there is some resistance. Dragon Tail, or Dragon Form, I should say. He really wants this rune. He's going to get ruptured again. He's just going to TP out. No lightning bolt for another couple. Oh, he actually canceled it.
Okay. He's bleeding.
Yeah, he's feeling it right now. Where was he TPing that he canceled it?
I think he was
Fountain,
TPing to
he was
base.
TPing Fountain.
Okay. Dark Willow dies in the top lane. Does get the Curse Crown off, but not going to do anything. And a Brewmaster, level 7 right now. His Primal Split is up in 3 seconds. It's going to be close. He gets Dragon Tailed. Is he going to go down? Finally gets it off. Very fortunate for him. They're going to try to turn this around now. Onto the Jakiro. Gets stunned up. Puts the Dragon Knight in the air. And now they're just going to completely surround him. Although he is pretty tanky. They don't have Rupture to work with. But there's the Blood Rage Zeus coming out. That is a lot of damage. Does have the hood, though. He's actually going to go for this one more lightning bolt. It's not quite enough. He lives with under 150 HP. In fact, the Thunderclap is coming through as well. Is he going to live through this? My lord. This Dragon Knight is super low. They're actually going to finish off the Bloodseeker on the sideline. And Brewmaster has to run back in shame as well. Power shot. Oh. They see him.
Radiant's bottom
It's because they didn't de-ward that ward that they pinged earlier. So now they 100% know at least. Elder Titan stunned up. Dragon tailed, and down he goes. I cannot believe. I know he's tanky, but
He's
it's only 3 levels too.
tanky. That's the hood right there.
Yeah.
So that was such a Nando play. He sat in the side, waited for the shenanigans to finish, and he just chased down the Bloodseeker forever. He didn't leave yet. He just sat there waiting for the Brew Split to run out. It's very nicely done.
Well, Enigma, he's in a bit of trouble. Curse Crown gets off, and the Rupture, nothing he can do about it. No TP support. A lot of members of Keen in this area. Brewmaster, in the meantime, bot lane, trying to juke his way through the trees. Thunder God's Wrath goes off. They see them in the trees here.
PL has
Thunderclap
no
will
TP.
not hit. Well, that's the problem. Lightning Bolt will miss this time, and actually Zeus only has about 1 left in him. Breaking the trees is the Doppelganger. Oh, looks like they might find the Brewmaster after all. If he can not miss in an auto attack, it's going to be decently close. And the Breathe Fire, actually, from the sideline ends up taking him out. Boy, this Dragon Knight is everywhere. Ends up being a trade, but definitely in Execration's favor.
radiant structures are
He's got the
guys
DD
are
as well, so
insane.
this...
Dire's
Yeah,
bottom
they're very aggressive.
They're like diving tier 2s. PL didn't have a TP. The Lightning Bolt happened to miss. We just strolled on out, but it could have gone so wrong for them.
top tower is under attack.
You know, the nice thing about Brewmaster vs. Jakiro is with the Drunken Brawler, you're guaranteed like 1 dodge if you haven't been hit for like quite some time.
Right.
And he always dodges the Liquid Fire because of that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
He still died, but it was kind of cool.
Well, I mean, this is creating a lot of space for the Enigma. He has Midas and 1,500 gold on top of it. So
It's a 4K gold lead somehow.
yeah, that's pretty large for 13 minutes in the game.
Yep. And this is a lineup that you don't expect to like be behind in the early game, you know? This is Bloodseeker, Zeus, and Panda.
And Curse Crown will connect on the Enigma. Bramble as well. And this Dark Willow just soloed Enigma. Of course, Enigma doesn't really have any items other than the Midas, but he is still worth a lot. He was, I believe, 3rd net worth before that. Now he's dropped to 4th.
Yeah, Dark Willow. This hero does the damage. Like, this is a support hero that is capable of dealing this amount of damage. But
Yeah, I like this hero a lot. The Bedlam, look, it's already up again. It's crazy.
yeah, it's really cool. The one big problem with this Keen Gaming lineup is they're so like magic damage based, right? DK has this hood. I don't see him dying unless he's like just caught in the middle of a team fight alone or something, you know? If there are people with him, there's no way you can manage to use that many resources to bring this hero down.
Yep, that is true. And he's going for a BKB coming up, of course. Rupture. And yeah, he's dead. We didn't really talk about that combo.
That's a cool combo.
Rupture into Terrorize. That's pretty filthy.
That sounds really cool.
You got to get Ags on Bloodseeker, though, bro. You know? I mean, you talk about magic damage. It is pure damage, so that is a different kind of damage. There's a little bit of variation. Problem is they have no physical. Like, does Brewmaster go for a more right-click build, you think? Is that the kind of play you want to make?
I feel like it's so outdated. You know, I just don't think it's very good. Usually you see Brewmaster go into either Blink Radiance or Blink into Aeon Disc. Into some sort of team fight. Every now and then you see a Vlad's, but Vlad's doesn't make too much sense this game. You know, he's playing with a Zeus. But I don't know. I mean, we could see some variation. You know, maybe an Echo Saber, perhaps.
Oh, they're jumping on top of Nando. He gets off the Doppelganger. Gets stunned up by the Primal Split, though, and he is donezo. Nice kill for Keen. They scouted out, of course, with the Thunder God's Wrath on top of the smoke.
Yep, very nicely done. It's a very secure way to find these pickoffs when you are smoked up.
All right, we have a Rupture now. Jakiro, Bloodrite is there as well. He's trying to catch up to do a little bit of residual damage onto the Bloodseeker, but it will not come, at least not yet. And disengagements all over the place. So you think Brewmaster, the right-click build is not good, or you just haven't seen anyone do it? Or both?
I think the other, like, going for Radiance is just better. But
even in a game where you're all magic damage already.
No, that's the problem. But building physical damage against DK, is that really like gonna be the difference maker?
Well,
I'm not convinced.
It's more for everybody else in theory, right? Because you technically have the pure damage. Like Bloodseeker is the pseudo counter to Dragon Knight in some respect.
Sure. I don't know. We could see it happen. I wouldn't be surprised, but it's very uncommon.
Oh, we have a black hole onto 2. Where is the follow-up, though? Shackle Shot is only going to connect on 1, but the Breathe Fire is there. And that is 2 dead in the blink of an eye. Actually, only 1. Darkula somehow survives through that. Enigma for Zeus right now. 1 for 1. Jakiro. This Cursed Crown. Carl gets ruptured now. He doesn't have Breathe Fire. He does have 20 wand charges, though.
He's just walking it off.
Yeah, he really is. Well, he's going to pop the wand. Has the Breathe Fire, and then not a whole lot afterwards, but Jakiro's here for moral support, if nothing else. I mean, Jakiro better get out of here. He's going to die as well. Looks like that's going to be the case anyway. Trying to take Dark Will out with him, and they will be successful in that at the very least. But 4 for 2. That's a good turnaround for Keen.
Yeah, for sure. PL was farming the entire time that did happen, so it's not the complete end of the world. Obviously, still very good for Keen. They managed to pick up a whole bunch of kills. But, yeah, that's pretty odd, right? You saw a nice 2-man black hole, but perhaps he jumped the gun a bit. There was no real follow-up. Like, if they managed to kill Dark Willow there before she gets the Terrorize off, that goes so much better.
Yeah. Does Terrorize give you... I don't think so, but does it give you move speed? No.
No.
The Fear from Queen of Pain does not, and the one from Savage Roar does not either?
No, it doesn't either.
I feel like there's a spell. Am I thinking of another game? Maybe I am. It gives the enemy move speed. It's actually, it's not from Han, so I don't know what game it would. Maybe it's from my dream. Sometimes I dream of skills in Dota, so. I was like, oh, if Dark Willow needs a buff, maybe you give Terrorize enemy movement speed.
That's funny.
But alas, it is not the case. Enigma has the Blink Dagger now. We'll be going for a BKB next. So we're going to see a couple BKBs pretty shortly. Enigma does farm really fast. And once they get that, it's really just during that time frame, Rupture. That's it.
It's true. If he just stands his ground and blink holes, he's good to go. There's like the Earth Splitter from ET, where that takes so long to set up anyways.
Yeah, true.
Not really a big counter.
That's still both types of damage, though, right? Or am I... Did they change that? I can't remember if they changed that or not.
It's just magic damage.
Jakiro is destroyed. And the Tier 1 tower looks to be dead as well.
Do you like that Dark Willow's Irish?
I never really thought about it.
It sounds so weird.
Why does it sound weird? It's not just Irish.
It's just, I know it's just Irish, but it just sounds weird.
What does Shane think about that
He hates it.
that accent? Oh, he hates it too.
He hates it a lot.
What
And
do you
he
think
was
of
the one
Luna?
that got me. He's fine with Luna Scottish. She's okay.
It's close.
Debatable.
I'm sure he would disagree.
I don't know. It just feels out of place, I guess.
Isn't wait, Bristleback is British then, right?
I think he's Australian, isn't he?
No. It's like a
Is he
Cockney
British?
accent. That's British.
Okay.
Hey, Bristol. I can't do it right now. Cockney accent like this. He talks like this. that's British.
Yep. There you go. You nailed it.
All right. Well, blink on DK along with the hood, and a smoke attempt here from Keen doesn't look to be. Ooh. If they turn into here, they could find Dragon Knight, who will not see this coming. This would be a pretty nice kill for Keen. They're trying to set it up. Oh, actually a TP from Enigma as well. Oh, they see him.
Nice
Shackle
shackle.
onto 2. Power shot to follow. Breathe Fire, I think, completely missed. But they will find the Dark Willow. Echo Stomp. Elder Titan puts down his ult. Trying to make some space. We'll connect on 2 heroes. The Windrunner and the DK, who is now ruptured on top of the Bloodright. Trying to get his little butt to that shrine, but he's not going to make it this time around. BKB popped by Bloodseeker. Jakiro wastes the shrine complete. That was ambitious.
Bloodseeker's
Ends
so
up being
fast.
a 2-for-1.
Zeus just ults to start these fights and bolts them, and then Bloodseeker's like automatically like 600 move speed in every single team fight. What do you do? Well, you can
PL
farm.
has the hood. I feel like there's so many hoods in this game right now.
Yep, you kind of have to against Zeus or else you just die. But they see PL trying to set up, but he's not the easiest kill in the world.
Yeah, this will be a little bit difficult. Brewmaster has absolutely no mana now. And Nando? You say Nando or Nando? I'm guessing it's Nando.
I say Nando.
Nando. It sounds very American. you
Well,
know?
that's the point.
Nando. He will be going towards a Heart of Tarask, the old classic, tried and true for Phantom Lancer. At what point do heroes get 25? Like, what's a normal 25 timing for PL, would you say?
I have no idea.
I would say
That's
40
something
minutes.
that has 40 minutes. That feels like
Is
a
that
long
too much?
time. I think it's
35?
Too much. 35. That's
Okay.
actually an interesting stat I'd like to see. Because it's one of those stats that has a lot of variables. You know, every now and then you have these heroes that are super, super over-leveled, but to find, like, the actual average on a carry hero like that would be very interesting.
Especially for him, because his 25, the crit is just... He becomes a different hero.
Oh, you're a fan
Like-
of the crit?
I know, everybody loves the Doppelganger too, but I just feel like the thing with Phantom Lancer obviously depends on the game, but there comes a point where he just doesn't feel like he's doing any damage anymore. He's just draining mana. He's like throwing a Phantom Lance every here and every once in a while and just backing up, letting his illusions just drain the mana. You get that crit, he actually feels like a hard carry again.
No, I totally agree. Like, there is a point where he hits, like, this damage wall. Especially against heroes that build, like, Crimson Guard or Vanguard. The illusions start to deal no damage at all. And it's really noticeable when people run out of mana. When you're attacking someone with PL, like, they take so much more damage when they have mana, but then they hit that point where they're just out of mana, and then he doesn't do any damage.
Yeah.
But yeah, it does
Kind of
fix
like the
that big
AM.
time.
The AM problem.
Yes,
Except
exactly.
you do have your ult for that, in theory, once they're out of mana. But yeah, I've seen a lot of players. I remember Miracle went for Doppelganger and looked, even though they lost with it, I don't think it was because of that choice. He's becomes next to impossible to kill. So if you're playing that kind of game, maybe like a split pushing style. Obviously depends on like if you have another carry on your team, right?
Yep.
Then
It
Doppelganger
makes-
might be a little bit better that game.
It makes the fights really chaotic, and it generates a lot of illusions really quickly. So, like, when you have, like, when you are lacking on disables, it's super problematic, because you can just never tell which one the real PL is.
You can't do the Veil trick anymore, can you? Oh, we're going to have a black hole on the top lane. Terrorize is there, though. Will this be enough for Bloodseeker to survive? He pops the BKB and is attempting to TP
Oh.
out. He barely does so.
That BKB actually saved his life. He lived
Yeah.
with 20 HP, otherwise he would have died to the mana burn from defusal.
Yeah, for sure. Oh,
Very cool.
Carl runs into a Brewmaster, gets the stun off. He's going to get Echo Stomp, though. Jakiro, nice placement of the ult to zone them out from the stairs at the very least. But this is going to be way too much damage for DK to handle. Zeus ult as well. And they're putting Jakiro into the air. See if they can set this up as well for themselves. And Windrunner dies in addition, so it's a 1-for-2 across the map. Brewmaster attempting to get this Jakiro on his own. Thunderclap is there. Jakiro only has Dual Breath to work with and will die shortly after casting it. To the Astral Spirit, in fact. Enigma, that's right. Bloodseeker didn't even use Rupture. So he had to go back to base.
Yeah.
So that is used to get yet another kill for Keen.
This Keen lineup is just... This is their time to shine in the mid game. You're playing with Zeus, Bloodseeker, Panda. Like, you'll run into some issues later on when BKB start to come out, especially on the Dragon Knight, which he just picked up. That's when you run into some issues, right? When this DK has BKB and he's just in your face and you can't really get around him. Even if you rupture him, he can just TP out and reset the fight. But, yeah, I mean, for now, they're super, super strong, but they may run into some issues now. Especially when Enigma gets BKB too. He's only a recipe away.
Ooh, they're trying to hunt this Zeus down in the top lane. He bought a TP. Doesn't have Blink up, so we'll just try to TP out, but the Shackle is there. Unfortunate for him. Ends up netting an easy kill for actually Grims.
Yep. Dirty support player, snagging the last hit with the power shot there. Saving it to the end.
Is she going Deso?
No. Going Maelstrom.
Oh, Maelstrom. Okay. I was going to say Deso is very weird.
Yep.
So is this where Windrunner kind of just transitions into a core of some kind?
Yep. Pretty much just doesn't buy wards at all. It's all up to Jakiro. Windrunner slowly transitions and gets these items. Like with Blink Maelstrom, you can solo kill the Zeus, you can solo kill the supports too. It does a lot of damage. Yeah, Peel. I mean, all the items are coming together now for Execration. Yeah, BKB on DK. Enigma's about to pick up BKB. Peel has his heart. Windrunner about to pick up Maelstrom too. And it's Roshan time.
It is Roshan time indeed. Macropyre is used, and well, Keen don't look in a very good position to try to defend this. Let's see if they can get their time. They
There's
see
a
it now.
Zeus ult.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
tactical pause if I've ever seen one.
Indeed, a lag.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to be the one that tells me what they're typing since I muted them long ago.
Oh yeah, let's talk
Zeus.
about lag and tipping each other.
Okay, 500 gold away from Nimbus. Yeah, Roche looks to be dead. Not sure if ET's gonna throw out an ult or not. Oh, we'll see. Echo Stomp is there. Nando does a nice job of dodging and gets the Aegis as a result. Primal Split is used. End up taking out the Windrunner pretty much right off the bat. Jakiro is next. It's going to be double buyback on the side of Execration.
Okay,
They want to
wanna
fight.
this.
Dragon Knight doesn't have his ult, has BKB. We'll have to pop it here. Bloodseeker on the run, has absolutely no mana to speak of. Will be slowed thanks to the defusal, and they will finally get that kill. In the meantime, Black Hole onto two heroes with very little follow-up. Enigma does blink as a result, so kept them alive at the very least. Dark Willow looks to be next on the list. Pops the Shadow Realm, though. And will die shortly after. That looked hilarious. And the chase for Brewmaster is on. No stuns for Grim, so it's going to break things up. It's a 3-for-2 with 2 buybacks.
What happened in this top lane? Siege took the tier 3.
Oh, wow.
Rangedrax is almost dead too.
They're going to have to buy back, I think. If they want to save this.
This is an excellent segue into a push. Like, these buybacks might be too late, honestly.
Yeah, we'll see. Oh, there's the Dragon Tail. Of course, Dragon Form is now up for our DK. 20 seconds for BKB. There's the Nimbus. Great usage on top of Bedlam, doing so much damage. They're going to clean up 2 heroes, and I don't think they can get this melee Rax now. They might have to back up Nando very, very low. Does have Aegis, though. Okay, they are going to get it. I take it back, Brax. I apologize. Pretty much everybody's going to die for Execration, though. Nando, let's see if we can get out of dodge here. Trying to fake it out with the illusion.
Faking out amazingly, by the way.
Yeah, doing a really good job. Takes out the Elder Titan, but it's silenced shortly after. And they will find 4 kills, including the Aegis. They do lose Rax, though.
So how many buybacks? 3 buybacks from Keen, 2 buybacks from Execration. And you know what's funny is when you take a fight like that and then it extends for so long, like the big window for Keen is that black hole timer, right? This is a 180-second cooldown ultimate. Already 100 seconds have passed since it's been used.
Yeah,
like
that's
it's gonna
pretty
be
crazy.
up so quick before Keen can really capitalize on it. They might be able to take a tier 2 tower. Brewmaster is going for the Radiance, by the way. He just picked up the well, he can pick up the relic now and complete it.
Yep. Do we have a pipe on Execration? Or is it just the hoods? Still?
Just 2 hoods, right? Yeah, just 2 hoods.
Oh, because the problem is neither of those heroes want to buy pipe, right? You need
That's
that on
true.
like Enigma or maybe Jakiro, I guess, but
The pipe is like, or the hood's like the early item for themselves, and then they'll get BKB later on. I guess
Yeah.
PL's never gonna get BKB, but that's basically what they're trying to do with that.
like how much would pipe at this stage of the game? I mean, it's only 30 minutes. I feel like it would help a lot, probably. Oh, Rupture onto DK, who's just going to run. Nimbus on top of him. Has to pop the BKB. Elder Titan ult coming out. Will actually connect on DK. They can take out the Jakiro in turn. Bloodseeker extremely fast is going to earn himself. Will not die to that right click from Enigma. In fact, they're just going to take out Enigma in turn with that primal split. With that BKB activated, not going to help him. 3 for nothing. DK does live. In fact, it's going to be 4. I'm sorry, that was Zeus that died. All right. Well, Phantom
Yep,
Lancer, he's
PL's
stuck
in.
inside the Nimbus. Primal's... All right, they do take out the Nimbus finally.
PL is one of the best heroes at taking out the Nimbus. Like the illusion hits count as well, so it just melts in team fights if you focus it. We're all right. Black.
Oh wow,
unable to
Shadow
use
Blade.
there.
I like.
Are scanning.
Is
Yeah,
there any
it's
way he goes for
become-
Silver Edge?
What does he want to break here?
Brew.
You can't break that. You can also break the Bloodseeker passive. Have you ever seen Bloodseeker without Thirst? He's trash.
Shrine is under
Yeah. So if he already has like 600 move speed, let's say, and you break, that takes away his current move speed, right? Or does it prevent him
It-
from getting more move speed?
It should, but I'm not sure exactly how it works because I haven't seen it.
Because the way that I'm assuming it gets rid of all of it, but the way that Timbersaw works, it doesn't get rid of the armor you've accumulated. It just
Right.
prevents you from accumulating more. DK
It's a
is
bit
going to
different
tickle
though
this tower
because
a bit.
it keeps track currently.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I agree.
It should work
Looks
that
like
way,
this
but I'm
tower
not sure.
is dead. Rupture is used very early. Bloodrite is there. Gonna do considerable amounts of damage. Curse Crown as well. BKB popped by Bloodseeker. Dealing a lot of damage to this DK. Here comes the black hole, though. On top of Bloodseeker. Elder Titan's ult's going to cancel it now. And that is going to be a dead Bloodseeker. Does have his buyback. So counting his lucky stars,
There
they
it
didn't
is.
buy back in that one engagement. But Execration
fast.
running away. He's going to get one. See if he finds any more. Rupture not up for another 30 seconds, so they'll have to live with just that. So pretty much, I want to say the entirety of Keen does not have buyback now. Let's see. Let me sort this correctly. All right, Zeus is the only one with
Zeus.
buyback. So one fight, and Execration could potentially win this. Is Dark Willow again solo killing? Okay, it's not solo killing, DK. Nimbus is the 6th man.
That's true.
If there's a 6th man of the year award for Dota 2, it's Nimbus. 100%.
Radiant's
You know,
bottom tower
it's like
is
Void
under
Boys.
attack.
Remember their logo? It's literally just a faceless void picture, but it lines up perfectly so it looks like a hero slot. That's what
Yeah.
Nimbus has become. It's the 6th hero.
Radiant's
Yeah,
bottom
it needs to pop up in the portrait up top for sure.
Dire's top
Just
shrine
replace
is
the
under
logo of their team. Well, Zeus, speaking of which, so I mean, he's had these items for quite a while, so we're going to
God.
have a little bit of action. PL, oh my lord, he is getting perma-stun right now. No doppelganger, and he's dead. Does have buyback, down for 90 otherwise.
He just did the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
shrine is under
The Brewmaster blinked on him, and then Nando shadow bladed away, and then hit him, and then started walking away, and because of that he died.
Oh.
middle tower has
Was it a misclick?
Perhaps.
Well, DK is going to be up on his own in 5 seconds. Expect a buyback here pretty soon from PL. Black hole popped by Enigma. Doesn't have black hole though. Or BKB popped. Did I say
Scared him
black
back?
hole popped?
You did?
Excellent, excellent. BKB black hole, very interchangeable. All right, well, we're going to jump in here with Grims. The nice shackle shot. DK able to finish off Dark Willow. No primal split for 50, so Brewmasters did. They know these heroes don't have buyback. I would expect them to just go straight up mid.
The death timers are so long too. 90 seconds, no Brewmaster.
I mean, one issue with this is you have DK. By the time you get there, your form is almost done.
That's true.
That is super annoying. But
This is a very strong high ground holding team too. Bloodseeker's gonna spam blood, right? ET, just the spear and the stomp, and then Zeus too. Like, it's really hard to sit there and seize your tower. You actually have to dive these heroes really hard.
oh, they're gonna force the BKB here for Bloodseeker. Oh, Enigma. There's the shackle into the Malefice. They're trying to force it out. Nimbus is popped. Enigma doesn't have BKB for another 9 seconds. Needs to get out, but does not in time. Thunder God's Wrath among the Nimbus.
What
In
a cool
combination with the
combo.
Nimbus. It's
Rupture
disgusting.
Nimbus. You can't sit inside the Nimbus, so you walk out.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
Even
So
more
the
synergy with these
The
two
crazy
heroes.
thing about that is if the BKB was up, which was like 5 seconds away, or the black hole, or both even, the game's over, I think.
That is true. Bloodseeker just dies right there. He was very
So perhaps a little hasty.
yeah, he was very reserved with this BKB there too. They thought they could just, force him to use it and back off, or at least, continue the push that way, but didn't even use it. Confidence.
What do you think of the DK SNY? This feels kind of old school.
It feels like I'm not sure what to buy. This item's kind of good. Why not? It definitely could be
That's-
something bigger.
That's one of the issues with DK. You kind of never know what to put, because you can get a lot of items on him, a lot of different variations.
You definitely can. I'm not he could have gone for like, you do see Orchid Nullifier on DK every now and then. It's very good against heroes like,
Oh, no.
Oh, no. He's yellow.
That was his 7-second BKB on DK.
Yeah, but he knows it too. I know you have everyone muted, but he's crashing and burning at the moment.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. It happens, though.
It does.
The game is progressively getting laggier for me, by the way.
It's actually starting to lag for me too.
Okay. I was going to say, we live in the same state. It can't be that big of a difference with the routing.
Sometimes you just get lucky.
Yeah. Bill Gates is overseeing our connections. Bill Gates
Mr.
himself.
Gates.
Well, they're looking for the PL. This would be a huge kill.
Oh, he's about to hit, he's 1 level away from 25, so 40 minutes. It's going to be like right in between 40 and 35.
Okay.
Look at that.
I'm a god then.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, here comes the stun onto Bloodseeker. Do they have enough to actually take him out? Black Hole onto 2. This is definitely enough for Bloodseeker. No buyback for him. And it looks like Zeus might be next. He gets off his ult, but no Nimbus. Finally gets it off. And Willow going to take a hero kill for herself as well, but she will be dying shortly thereafter. The Brewmaster split doing almost nothing to DK. See if they can turn this around. It's triple buyback now for Keen. Those recently came back. That's how long these fights have been going. Oh, Echo Stomp. Will not connect on more than just creeps. PL. Oh, he's trying to go for Zeus. This would be a huge kill. Ice Path is there. Thunderclap slowing them down. Pops the Ghost Scepter onto Zeus. He's getting chased and chased and chased by this PL. If they can get this kill, this could be it. 60 seconds still with no Bloodseeker. That is the death of Zeus now and the Nimbus. No 6th man for you. Brewmaster. Well, that is the Eon Disc, but will probably be dying shortly after. Although a couple of heroes have died for Execration. So it's a 3v2. Jakira looks to be next, and it's just PL versus the world. So you won't be able to do this alone anymore. Gets off the Doppelganger one more time. Looks like the tier 4s are getting destroyed, by the way, in the meantime. He's just going to leave Brewmaster there. Try to go for this melee Rax.
My God. They have
Don't see this very often.
They have no reliable stuns on this PL, and with the Doppelganger talent, he just flies around these fights all the time.
Yeah, so he did go the Doppelganger talent. All right.
And it makes a lot of sense this game. There's literally no stuns to catch him. So we can just keep on doing it to generate all these illusions over and over. Makes it impossible to lock him down.
Well, Bloodseeker's going to be back soon, so definitely the right choice to try to go for the melee racks. No fortification. So this should be successful. Bloodseeker's TPing. They see him with the, the sentry. Okay. Oh, and the blood right. He's going to make him come close, then Doppelganger out. Oh, he has... Oh, he's still in Viz. Okay. At what percentage can you see him?
It's like 20, I think?
20?
25.
25.
He's actually close to 20. Well, he was close to 25.
Very close.
He did the math there.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
All these
Alright.
players, they've got a calculator on their second monitor ready for situations just like this.
They have somebody next to them. They just ask.
That's the coach.
Or no, not even. Hey Google, what's 6 times 1,565,231? Oh wait, I don't have the Google thing here. I'm talking to myself. Oops.
I was waiting to hear like a response in the background.
Oh wait, my phone went off. The answer. It deleted the answer. It just had. Damn it! I hate Google. Oh wait, 9,391,386. Thank you, Google.
Good God.
Thank you.
That's impressive.
We did it, guys.
Technology.
Oh man. You know, I do need to go on a bit of a rant. The whole voice activation thing, like, I think it's the most useless shit ever. I think it's so stupid. Like, never useful.
Never useful, huh?
I feel like it never is.
Useful right there.
Oh, that's true. Rarely useful. All right, Aegis is picked up. Cheese on Dragon Knight for now. Aegis, of course, on PL, who has a full Bloodthorn. No buyback for him. Of course, the Aegis will make him a little bit more confident. He gets ruptured. He's actually quite low. Primal Split able to get off. Enigma still has Black Hole. No blink for another 10 seconds, though. Nando, he is ruptured. Doppelgangers again. Continuing to take a lot of damage with this Radiance. We'll get it off again. This Doppelganger just using quick succession. Looks like he's going to go for the Dark Will, and with that Bloodthorn, destroys her. Rips open her anus like none other. DK in the meantime, half HP. Looks to be fine. Has Blink up in a second. Has Dragon Tail as well. Is going to be going for the Bloodseeker. See if they can apply a little bit of pressure. Yeah, this Bloodseeker is going to be mega dead if he can't get out of this. And down he goes. Does have buyback. Will probably have to use it here very shortly as the rest of his teammates are being chased. Dragon Tail now onto Brewmaster. And with that Bloodthorn, no evasion for you, my friend. Black Hole onto 2 heroes. Dragon Knight with the splash damage. Bloodseeker's not buying back for some godforsaken reason, but probably doesn't matter. All right, now he buys.
There it is.
Interesting choice. And it looks like this is going to likely be Mega Creeps, as Nando creating as much space as possible. Primal Split up again. Does he have that 25 talent already?
He does.
Jesus. Insane.
Bought a refresher orb.
Oh, he bought a refresher as well. Gracious me, oh my. All right, well, PL ends up just destroying everybody.
That's GG.
And GGs are called Execration. They win 2-0. Congratulations.
Execration gods.
Somebody just tweeted me, thanks to Sunsfan and Brax, my Google Home went off for the first time in weeks. Was confused who was talking in the back. Easy math.
That's hilarious.
You did it.